So then David fled from Naioth at Ramah, and he went to Jonathan, and he said to him, "What have I done? What is my crime? What have I done that's wrong against your father that he seeks to end my life?" "Never," Jonathan said to David. "You will not die. Look, my father does nothing, great or small, without confiding in me first. Why would he not tell me about this? It's not so." But David took an oath and said to Jonathan, "Your father knows full well that I have found favor in your eyes." He has said to himself, "Jonathan must not know about this, or he'll be grieved." But as surely as the Lord lives, as surely as you live, I say to you, there is not much more than a step between me and death. So Jonathan said to David, "Whatever you ask me to do for you, I will do it." And David said, "Look, tomorrow is the new moon festival, and I am supposed to dine with the king. But instead, let me go out into the field, and I'll hide until the day after tomorrow. If the king misses me, say to him, 'David came to me and earnestly asked my permission that he might be allowed to hurry to Bethlehem, his hometown, because they are having an annual sacrifice for his whole clan.' Now, if the king says, 'Very well,' then your servant is safe. But if the king loses his temper, I tell you, you can be most certain that he intends to harm me. As for you, show kindness to your servant, for you have taken him into a contract with you between you and the Lord. If I am guilty, just kill me yourself. Why turn me over to your father?" And Jonathan said, "If I thought that my father, if I even had an inkling that he intended to harm you, wouldn't I have told you?" And David said, "Well, who will tell me if your father responds harshly to you in my absence?" "Come," Jonathan said, "let us go into the field." And so they went into the field together. And Jonathan said to David, "By the Lord, the God of Israel, I will sort out my father by this time day after tomorrow. If he speaks favorably about you, will I not send you a message and let you know? But if he is inclined to harm you, may the Lord deal with me, be it ever so severe, if I do not send word to you and send you away safely. May the Lord be with you as he has been with my father. And show your unfailing kindness to me all my days, so that I will not be killed. My family, do not cut my family off from your unfailing kindness, even as the Lord God cuts off the enemies of David from the entire face of the earth." And so Jonathan made a covenant with David, saying, "May the Lord call all of David's enemies into account." And then Jonathan said to David, "Tomorrow night is the new moon festival, and you will be missed because your seat will be empty. The day after tomorrow, toward evening, go into the field where you hid when all this trouble began, and stand right beside the rock of Ezel. I will shoot 3 arrows near the stone, like I'm shooting at a target. And I will send a boy out there saying to him, 'Go and get the arrows.' Now if I say to him, 'Look, the arrows are just to the side of you, get them,' well, then you come. Come, for as surely as the Lord lives, it is safe, and there is no danger. But if I say to the boy, 'Look, the arrows are far beyond you,' then you must go, for the Lord has sent you away. And as to the matter between the two of us that we've discussed, remember, the Lord is a witness between you and me forever." 1 Samuel chapter 20, verses 1 through 23.